Okay, Libra, so we have a great reading for you. What's important for you? We have the Knight of Pentacles. So very interesting energy. This is an earth sign, a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. So you could be dealing with an earth sign. This also could be you. It's represented by the worker. As you can see, he is busy, very focused on his screen, being very diligent, very persistent, hard at work. And so for December, for some of you, I feel that you are patiently and expectantly waiting for something to come through. This is a knight, so this is either your actions that you are taking or others' actions that you've been waiting for. This is something that you've worked really hard for. You've been very methodical. You've put in the time. This could be, I'm feeling for a lot of you, could be relationship. It doesn't necessarily have to be a work environment. It could be, but I just feel that you have invested a lot in a relationship, in a friendship, in family, and you're waiting for the payoff and you're expecting the payoff. It's almost like I really don't feel like you have a lot of doubt, like you know it's going to come through and you're expecting it to come through. And this card is kind of saying, yes, it's going to come through because you put in the time, you've put in the effort, you've been diligent, you've been working really hard, you've kept your nose to the grindstone, you've stayed focused, you haven't allowed yourself to be distracted, and this month you're going to start to see some payoff in whatever area this is for you. It could also be financial because we have an earth sign. It can also be partnering with someone else that you feel would be a good mentor for you, would be a good business partner for you, someone that you can collaborate with, network. You might be, increasing or hoping to increase your finances, the fruits of your labor by working with someone else, partnerships. But whatever this is, Libra, you're working hard. And so I'm really proud of you. And you know that cause and effect, you're going to reap a harvest. And so either you're going to initiate this harvest or someone or something around you is going to initiate this harvest. And there you have it. I didn't even look at this. What you're valuing and identifying with. We have the Ace of Cups. And if you want to talk about a harvest, check this out. Okay. This is like your turkey dinner, your Christmas dinner. This is an emotional abundance for you, Libra, an emotional feast. And like I said, that's just what I was picking up on, is that you've put in a lot of work. And Libra, you do, relationships, partnerships, it's very important for you. And for you, it's like a labor of love. Like you really do care about other people. You really care about how they're feeling. If they're miserable, you're not going to be too happy. You are very connected to those that you care about. And their peace and happiness means a lot to you. So because this is an Ace of Cups, we do have new beginnings. So whatever this thing is that you're working on, whether it be a relationship or a business, you've put in the effort and now you're ready to reap. You're ready to reap your basket of rewards, of abundance, of feasting, and it's a cup. So Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, and emotionally just being so satisfied with what you're doing. Like you deserve that. We can't always work and slave away and hope and wish. Like now is your time to actually enjoy the fruits of your labor. And so I feel honestly that you're pretty on point with your emotions. You're definitely linking your emotions to your dreams and to your goals. And that's only going to help bring about this reality more quickly. For others of you, maybe you want this new beginning. This is kind of what you're seeking. This, you want a fresh start. The new year is just around the corner and you're working diligently and hard so that you can have this kind of emotional euphoria, this emotional abundance. Like you want to feel this again in some way, shape, or form, whether this is in a current relationship or a new relationship or a business or school or whatever goals that you're working towards. This is where you want to be and you're willing to put forth the effort to experience this. So this is actually pretty interesting because the possible distraction, illusion, or doubt is the Two of Cups, which is actually right after the Ace of Cups. This is just, to me, it's really a card about balance. Obviously, the yin and the yang, not too much of this, not too much of that. It's all about finding that perfect center place. But this card is strongly linked to your emotions, Libra. So that could be the struggle. Not getting too carried away with something, not getting too high, too low. finding that happy medium, that middle ground. And it is a 2, so we have to talk about decisions. I know it's tough to make decisions, Libra. It's like because you can see all options and you like having options. And to say yes to one thing means that you have to say no to something else. And that's a tough thing for you to do. So you might be weighing something this month. You might be really going back and forth emotionally about how you're going to deal with the situation. Are you going to stay? Are you going to go? Are you going to keep nurturing something? It's strongly linked to your emotions. And you have an ace, you have a 1, and you have a 2. So I feel for some of you that this is a beginning. You're either beginning something new or want to, or you're taking something that's already existing and trying to create a fresh new start. And so because of that, there's a little bit of kind of going back and forth. And so you're really going to have to work hard to find that inner peace that you need so that you can make the right choices for yourself. You're going to have to navigate opposing forces in your life, whether that be personalities, what's happening with the weather that day, finances. You're going to have to navigate through all these and they can be tricky. Things can be tricky. Things are complicated. They're not always just black and white, cut and dry. And so this is your gift, though, is kind of finding that middle ground and bringing unity, not only to yourself, but to those around you. And here we go. I mean, this is fitting as well. The strategy for you, Libra, and the plans to be made, we have the Magician card. So whatever you're working on, Libra, like I said, I feel that it's not easy. I feel that it's not just something simple and obvious that you are having to navigate and really use your charm, your skills, your negotiating skills, whatever tools you have to bring harmony and peace and happiness to the situation. You're going to have to refine yourself. This is the Magician. It's a number 1. This is about you reinventing yourself and saying, this is who I am. This is what I'm about. I'm taking charge. I'm taking control. I'm utilizing my own power, my own skills. It is the card of Gemini and is ruled by Mercury. So it's also Virgo. But this is about you really understanding all the tips and all the tools that you need to accomplish your goals. And you might have to tweak things. You might have to try different skills. But you're going to be put to the test. And so by being a leader, by initiating these changes, you're really being called to stand in your own power and to execute from your own inner resources. And that can look so many different ways because this is a general reading. But it's going to be about you planning your next move. You are a strategist. You are really good at creating a strategy and finding a way to inspire your actions. What's going to motivate you? How are you going to implement these changes that you're trying to make? And you're going to become masterful through your dedication to what you're doing. So Libra, you're shooting high. I feel that you're really shooting high. You're going big in your life, and it's going to require you to step up your game. But who doesn't love a good challenge? That's kind of what makes life exciting and interesting. And once again, there's something new happening. Number 1, you have 2 number 1s and a number 2. It's like there's a beginning here. There's something new starting for you. But there's a sign that you're definitely heading in the right direction. However you're feeling inspired right now is definitely good for you. And here we go. The attitude to have towards yourself and others. Okay, Libra, this is your time to kind of be proactive, to step out, to be very confident. This is the fighter. And I know that, you're more about peace. And I don't think you necessarily have to be aggressive. This is more about being assertive and forward moving, taking the lead. You are a cardinal sign. And so you're meant to initiate changes in your life and in others' life. And this is you taking your sword of truth and navigating, cutting through the crap or the chaos and just speaking your truth. It doesn't have to be in anger, but it has to be strong and it has to be firm and it has to be assertive. The fighter is a very courageous person and he challenges destiny. Okay. So It's really about you have 2 pages now. So this is a powerful month for you. There's a lot of actions happening. This is about someone that is taking action. Once again, it can be an event in your life, but it's going to require swiftness, agility, just being intellectual, really thinking and seeing things as they are, not as you would want them to be or someone else wants them to be, but just really seeing things clearly. Whatever you're working on, Libra, you really got to be on your game this month, you know. But it's wonderful. It's good. It's challenging you. It's pushing you out of your comfort zone to be the best you can be. And do not be afraid. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Don't be afraid to try new things, because you are so capable, and the universe is totally backing you, and you deserve this emotional abundance and feast. And so trust your gut, trust your intuition, trust your inner convictions. So the outcome or the realization is the Six of Pentacles, and this is what I don't want you to do. It is an Earth sign, a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So, but the main theme of this card is waiting, and I think that that could be a challenge for you because you've already been waiting. Obviously, you've been waiting for something, and even though something could be kind of starting to materialize and come through for you, it's still at the beginning stages. So some of you may have to wait longer. Whenever you see this card, it's like the timing is not just perfect yet, and this person is a little nervous, a little anxious. It's like, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. I do feel that for some of you here, things are definitely changing. They're happening. You're stepping up. You're making positive changes. But the whole plan may not unfold this month. You know, there may still be a few things that need to fall into place next year or whatever to attain all of your goals and dreams. But just being patient and knowing that you can only do what you can do, and then you have to kind of let the rest go and just trust in the divine timing of the universe. Be at peace, you know, self-soothe. Don't let your mind think too much, and just know that all is well. All is as it should be. It is what it is, and know that you are definitely moving forward. You're definitely growing. You're stretching yourself. And that's what's important, you know, is that growth process. So I just think that this is just full of power this month. I think it's going to be amazing.